So I know a really good friend of mine. He's a veteran and he was exposed to some kind of toxic burn pit or something like that. And there's a certain cream that he has to use. And in the summertime, I guess being in Texas, however it works, it ruins his clothes. And so he gets a clothing allowance based off that injury. And here's what I figured out about the VA is that it once we get one circle filled, we can fill so many other off that one circle, but we got to get one filled first. I think so many times people are doing working on so many circles, they want service connections for this, this, and this. And I'm like, if you'll just let me focus on one, I promise you, when I get you that one filled, and like for instance, there's so many things like the PACT Act. A lot of people don't know about the PACT Act, and I was explaining. And that's something that I like self-educate on because I can be a better resource to the veterans that need me, whether they're hospice appropriate or not, about all of the benefits, knowing that those presumptive diagnoses, you don't have to prove you have it because they match the presumptive diagnosis with the time served. And so then you can get that service connection or that compensation or whatever you qualify for. We actually found a family living behind our office in Longview, and come to find out, try not to cry. I'm sorry, but they had daughters my age. They were a young family, and they were homeless. They had lost their home in a fire, and he was a veteran, and they had enough money basically to stay in a cheap like weekly rent hotel, but like the last week of every month they had to live out of their car. And the little girl wasn't able to be in school because of the dynamics and stuff. It just really hit home for me because he was my age, but those babies were my baby's age. And so we found them literally in the backyard of our office, and so grateful for the connections and the passion of other people. We picked up the phone, and within 2 hours, we had them placed in a hotel for 30 days. They're basically the social workers for like the homeless or you're in jeopardy of being homeless. We got them out there. We got immediate housing approved for them. My office personally in Longview, Texas, didn't have anything other than what they could fit in their car. We had that whole apartment furnished. We were able to use that social worker from the VA and say, hey, why are you not able to make it? What are we missing here? And so it's not about I'm a girl mom and I'm not clinical and I can put band-aids on things and kiss boo-boos really well. But when it comes to my veterans, I don't want to put band-aids on things. I want to sew it up and fix it, if that makes sense. And it's getting in there. It's not just, going and making a big show and posting all of these things. And that's great that you're helping people, but let's figure out why they can't make it. One guy that we helped, he was facing homelessness, and the same nonprofit provided him 3 months of rent. We sent a social worker out. Come to find out, he literally did not have his driver's license. That's why he could not cash his VA check. So we reached out to it's just like a local company and they went and took him he got his driver's license and he's living happy now. And I think it's really cool that Heart to Heart sponsors and our foundation has come in and helped with things, but there's more to it than just thanking a veteran. And that's what I've learned in this position.